Shalom and Chag Sameach. Last night and today at Beth El and with my family, we've been building our Sukkot. And the rules of Sukkot are such that for a minimum, you need to have 2 walls and a third wall that is a tefach, just a handbreadth wide. So if you have 2 walls plus a third one that's just about a handbreadth wide, you have a kosher sukkah. And I came upon a teaching, a Hasidic teaching today by Meshulam Favish, the Rabbi of Sbaras, and I don't know if I pronounced the name right, who says, this is God's embrace. This is God's Sukkot embrace. Just like the rule is to have 2 walls plus a tefach plus a handwidth, God during Sukkot is embracing us like a person, like a parent embraces their children with an arm. 1 wall, 2nd wall, the tefach, the handwidth, holding us tight, holding us in, giving us a safe space, hugging us. And I love that imagery of Sukkot when we think of when we go out to live in a shed, realizing all the uncertainties, insecurities, the vanity of life, how quickly everything can crumble and fall apart as we're sitting, like the shed, the temporary dwelling of the sukkah symbolizes that. It's not a very stable structure. Just as we move out for a whole week to live in there, eat, drink, study, according to the tradition, we also know that God is embracing us, that we're held in love in this world. This reminds me of the teaching of Rabbi Eliezer in the Mishnah, in the Talmud, where he says, what were the Sukkot, the original Sukkots, when the Israelites wandered in the desert, and it says, and God made them sit in Sukkot? Rabbi Eliezer said, those were the clouds of glory, meaning the presence of God, the divine presence, the protection, the compassion, the kindness that God showed the wandering people through their stumbling through the wilderness in their first steps, trying to live this new life of freedom. So, with this little imagery message of being held in the love of God, of being under the divine presence, the clouds of protection, I wish you a Chag Sameach. I hope you have a happy Sukkot. Come join us in our Beth El Sukkah for a picnic, dinner, or lunch. If you don't have your own Sukkah, if you have your own Sukkah, invite those friends and families that you want to share the love and kindness of this world with. Chag Sameach.